Legacy engineering. Healing yourself was survival. Building something that outlives you is purpose. My name is M. Survival was never the final objective. Healing was necessary. Awareness was necessary. Discipline was necessary. Power was necessary. Systems were necessary. Psychological warfare was necessary. But all of it was preparation. Because eventually, every operator must confront the final question. What are you building that survives your absence? This is legacy engineering. Most people spend their lives trying to escape pain. Few ever evolve far enough to build purpose. And that difference determines whether you merely survived or became significant. Legacy is not accidental. It is architected. It is not wealth alone, not status alone, not influence alone. True legacy is infrastructure. It is business, brand, family, standards, systems, doctrine, wealth, leadership, values, mission. Legacy means building something so structurally sound that your presence is no longer required for its survival. This is where most people fail. They build personalities, but not institutions. So when they disappear, everything collapses. That is not legacy. That is dependency. Legacy demands scalability. You must ask, what systems continue without me? What values remain after me? What wealth structures protect those I love? What doctrine shapes future leaders? What mission survives my mortality? Because eventually, you will leave. And when that day comes, your life will be measured by what remained operational after your departure. Did you merely consume, or did you construct? This is where true transformation separates itself from temporary motivation. Motivation changes you. Legacy changes generations. Your business can become infrastructure. Your framework can become doctrine. Your family can become fortified. Your discipline can become bloodline. Your pain can become blueprint. But only if you build intentionally. This is why leadership must evolve again. No longer focused solely on self-preservation, now focused on strategic continuity. You are no longer simply rebuilding your own life. You are designing systems for future operators, your children, your team, your audience, your clients, your empire. Everything now becomes larger than self. This is purpose. Without purpose, power becomes hollow. Without structure, purpose dies. Without legacy, pain remains isolated. But with legacy, pain becomes transformation. Transformation becomes doctrine. Doctrine becomes movement. Movement becomes permanence. This is how hidden wars create visible empires. Most people inherit survival patterns. Legacy builders create new bloodlines. This means building financial intelligence, building disciplined culture, building strategic businesses, building leadership doctrine, building family protection systems, building intellectual property, building standards that outlive personality. Not for ego, for continuity. Because empire is not built for applause, it is built for endurance. This is where your wounds stop being excuses and become raw materials. Every betrayal, every trauma, every collapse, every reconstruction, every war you survived now becomes structural intelligence. This is how sovereign operators engineer dynasties. So understand this clearly. You were never meant to stop at healing. You were meant to become architecture. The weak seek comfort. The ambitious seek success. The architect engineers permanence. And permanence requires vision beyond self. This is not self-help. This is strategic civilization building. What you build now may shape generations you will never meet. So build accordingly. Build businesses, build doctrine, build protection, build standards, build systems, build leaders, build bloodlines. Build something death struggles to erase, because survival is temporary. Legacy is warfare against irrelevance. My name is M, and this is the War Room.